This is a radio station which I used to love when I lived in Berkeley. I lived there for 2 years, and it was this was a sort of liberal beacon at a time in the late 60s when Berkeley was the home of free speech. The free speech movement was in 1963. How have the mighty fallen? Berkeley, the home of free speech, now the home of suppression of free speech. And that's very sad to me because I love the place. I always have loved the place. The less said about it, the better, really.
Yeah. All right. We'll do science then. You want to do science?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll ask you one other thing on that. Can you give me one other, and then we'll go right into science. When this happens, do you ever have a moment where you go, "Wow, something really has veered off the path here"? Not just in politics, but in society as a whole. That we've really lost something that is so important to us.
I think we really have. I mean, mine is just a minor episode, but there have been a large number of cases where university campuses, there have been protests that have prevented people from going to speak at universities because they just don't like what they think they're going to hear. And it's really sad when you think that a university, of all places, is the place where ideas should be aired and exchanged and disputed and argued over. Go along and argue. That's what the university is for. There's sort of soft, sappy inability to take something that you find offensive and hurtful. It's pathetic. It's contemptible.
That's applause-worthy right there. And we see this creeping into the hard sciences, right? I mean, to blend this to your book right now and talk about rationality, it was one thing when some of this stuff was happening with the social sciences, but now we see it with the hard sciences, which I think has a lot of people really shocked.
I'm not sure why you say hard sciences. I mean, the fact that I happen to be a scientist, it's not scientists who are doing the protesting. I don't know who it is, but I hope it's not scientists.
No, not the scientists. Yeah. It's the students that are upset about ideas have shifted from just going after sociology.
Right, yes. But it usually is because it offends their sociological sensibilities. It usually, I don't think anybody has protested about somebody coming and talking about quantum theory yet.
Yet.